Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Uniquely Tay. In today's video, we're going to be making a fake bake fudge, chocolate fudge mousse, and it was inspired by a birthday party that I recently went to in honor of one of our mothers at our church. We had a great time in the Lord, you guys, and one of my very sweet sisters, Sister Tiffany, she know who she is if she's watching this video on today. But she has a company called Blooms and Batter, where she creates beautiful desserts, sweet treats. They are so decadent, they are so good, and I'm trying to tell you, they melt in your mouth. So I was there and I was at the sweet table. I was looking through and I loved the display. I loved all the different varieties of sweets that she had. So I decided to remake a fake bake similar to one of the sweet treats that she made. She had like an Oreo mousse that was on display, so I decided to make a chocolate fudge mousse fake bake, and I wanted to do that. So I saved one of my little cups that I had from the wedding, washed it out real good, and we're doing this fake bake DIY right now. So pretty much what I'm doing, I'm using cardboard recycled from like a Amazon box or any type of cardboard box around my house. And I'm trying to, normally I just place it on top and add hot glue on top. But in this DIY, I cut it a little too small. So what I'm gonna have to do is place the cardboard on top and just hot glue it around the edge to fill in those spaces and let it dry. But the color of paint that I'm using for this DIY is burnt amber. It's burnt amber. And I love that color because it looks the closest to fudge. And it's an Apple Barrel brand paint as well. I love Apple Barrel brand paint. And you're going to apply it lightly. Due to recording, I couldn't really do the coats like I normally do. I normally will let this first coat dry for about 20 minutes and I will come back and apply another coat. But I'm getting ready to let it sit for a second. I'm just letting it sit while I'm getting ready to apply one more coat to those areas that look a little thin and not as thick. So I'm double checking the mousse cup to make sure everything is completely covered. I pray everybody's having a blessed and prosperous day in the Lord. I thank God for what he's doing in my life. And I'm praying that everybody be intentional on today, intentional in everything that they do, especially for God. And normally, y'all, I've been going through this little phase where I've been like testing out the different Play-Dohs and doughs that Dollar Tree sell. This dough right here that I'm using, it is from Dollar Tree, and I normally don't use that. I normally use Model Magic, but I just wanted to test it out. It comes with one of the little waffle kits that they have in the toy section at your local Dollar Tree, and I just wanted to see how good the actual clay and the Play-Doh will work. And it is not the best. It is not the best. I love sticking to Model Magic. Model Magic has the texture and it dries well. It does not give off the natural look like how Model Magic does. And it's not really easy to work with. As you can see, as many times as I'm rolling it out, it's not that easy. But I am going to give it a try and see if I can make the whipped topping on top. My go-to things that I normally do when I'm doing fake bakes, I normally use either caulk or I use Model Magic for my whipped toppings when I'm making whipped toppings. This was just an experiment that I wanted to share with you all, so you will all know that the Dollar Tree clays and Play-Dohs are not good for fake bakes. because I'm going around the rim of my mousse and I'm noticing that it's real bulky, real thick. I've tried to thin it out as much as I could, but it was like the more I rolled it, it got too thin to the point where it would tear and I couldn't pick it up to apply it to the mousse cup. So in a few minutes, you're gonna see me taking the whipped topping off and just coming up with a whole nother blend. Because I'm looking at it and I'm not really liking what I see. I love making fake bakes, and I like for my fake bakes to look as close to the real food as possible. And this was not looking like that. So I was just like, okay, I'm not going to give up just yet, but if it doesn't give the look that I desire, I'm going to take it apart. And I just wanted to share that with you. I love sharing the fails, the good, the bad of DIYing, because everything that you do as a DIYer does not always come out right. And I love to share those moments with you all so you can see what works and what really don't work. So just sit back and enjoy, and I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, now we're getting to the end of this DIY. There's just a couple of steps that I need to do. I'm filling in all my cracks with hot glue, and those cracks are going to be sealed with the hot glue. And once they dry, I'm going to take my apple barrel paint in burnt amber, and I'm going to fill in those gaps. And I love fake baking, and I fake bake all the time, even when I'm not even per se recording. And when I am fake baking, I always make extra whipped toppings, extra chocolates, and different little embellishments that I put on my fake bakes to make them look realistic. And my phone actually died during this recording, so I was unable to show you that last ending of me gluing down all my little whipped creams and my chocolates and different things like that on top, and even my spoon as well. If there's any questions about how I did anything, just leave a comment down below, and I will try to tell you the best way that I can how I did what was unable to be seen on camera. But please forgive me, I didn't realize my phone had died. I'm just up there gluing away, and as I'm gluing, I look up and I'm no longer recording. So I pray you all enjoy how everything came out. It looks good. I love the realistic look. I just love the fact that it looks like you can just eat it right then. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I pray you all enjoy. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and create, explore, and enjoy. And I'll catch you in my next video.